There's a lot of people who would just climb on a horse and go. In fact, there's some people who would say, that's silly. 60, 90 days of groundwork and stuff before you climb on a horse. Like, what are your thoughts about that? And what would you say to someone who maybe, has that perspective and says, I could teach all that stuff from under saddle. Why waste precious time doing that on the ground?
Yeah, I mean, every horse is different. Every horse has a different level of trainability. Every horse's brain thinks differently. Some are more reactive, some are less reactive. And each one has their own time frame too. So one horse might be ready to ride in a week of work. One horse might take months, if not years, to ride. But this foundation helps them just go into riding with a level of confidence that you would not see if you didn't put the groundwork in. Why would I expect my horse to carry me if she doesn't trust me and all these things I asked her to do on the ground? She can't see me very well when I'm on top of her, so why would she walk over a bridge when I'm on top of her if I don't teach her to do it on the ground? So it's just setting them up for success, and just being able to say, I've prepped you. Of course, you're still going to do silly stuff and you're going to react sometimes, but you've had the groundwork, you've had the foundation. You can honestly pretty much go and conquer anything at this point, because that trust lies within their handler. They know the handler can work them through a side pass. They know the handler can work them over a tarp, and it's not going to eat them because we're there helping them, saving them. And the same thing under saddle. So I feel like people that skip the groundwork, they miss a lot, and they end up having things come back to bite them down the road. So you might have a ranch horse that's dead broke, but then, something sets it off and it blows up because it hasn't been worked through those things on the ground, and it hasn't had the time to fully develop through all that and to grow in confidence.
I was sitting in the stands when you brought your horse out with other people, and a lot of people were like, whoa, that horse is really quiet, really, really impressive. And the level of horsemanship is apparent with the work that you've done with her and how far you've brought her. What got you there? Because you can see a difference. The other competitors did really, really well as well, but you could see a huge difference with the work that you guys put in. What would you contribute that to? Like, what's different about what you do that makes her so trusting and solid and confident with you?
I have a lot of faith in God. I think a lot of it has to do with your energy. And even though I went in there nervous, and there were points like where the kids came in, I'd start shaking because I was like, I know she can do it, but you never know, right? You never know how your horse is going to show up for you. They might just not be on top of their game one day. And I think that there's just a calming effect that can come from God, and it helps me to calm down. It helps that energy to then flow into my horse. Another aspect, we have literally spent the last 3 months preparing for this day, and it's in a sense, it's just a class. We're here to celebrate what we've learned.
Do you care about winning?
I love to win. I'm competitive. But like I said, this competition over these 2 days is literally just a celebration of what we've learned. So I've spent, since my last Mustang competition, I spent the entire year watching videos, reading stuff, learning from people, getting hands-on experience, just diving in and soaking up any knowledge that I could, because I wanted to be better. I wanted to be a better handler for my horse. I wanted to care enough about them to put the hours in, to know that, even when we had setbacks like lameness and health issues, we were gonna still be able to come back and make up for it because we had put the pre-work in and we had a connection that we had developed over time.